Yeah. So this will be an interesting one. So I got my display as the Discord knows. Eventually I'll post it to Twitch, I guess, somehow. Um, it's Shinsuri Koraku. So, uh, it's probably one of my favorite. Well, it is my favorite captain. Um, one of my favorite characters in Bleach, obviously. Otherwise, I wouldn't have got a display for him. But yeah, guys, it looks really good. Not gonna lie. Thanks to Xeno's 25%, it's a little bit cheaper too. Because they are kind of expensive, but totally worth it in my opinion. Um, and if anybody lives in Europe, it's obviously a lot cheaper to buy it in Europe because they ship a lot easier and a lot less charge to Europe customers, European customers, whatever you want to call it. Um, but yeah, first up, I wanted to save this for you guys because I've been doing this all day, the Soul Reaper army thing. I finally got it to the Awakened part because it takes a while to do the other ones because they just take a long time to do because then you gotta wait till you have tickets. Like I didn't have a lot of tickets, so I just been grinding out levels. Kenpachi's almost done. He's so close. He's just not there yet. Um, but we're gonna try doing. We're gonna set up Dongai. Now, as you know, I'm not a fan of Dongai as a um as a like a character right now because Blue Kenpachi just blows him out of the water. But I think he'll do good for the red one. She can do good on most of the other ones. I think first up is purple though, so I think I'm gonna run Shunsui for the purple. Then Mind. I believe after Mind is green. So then Team 3, I'm gonna put Dongai and I would need a red, but I don't have a good red, so we're just gonna put Ulquiorra up there again because we're gonna set up Shinsui with I want to put Strong Attack Recharge, but at the same time, Strong Attack Recharge is not gonna win me the Awakened. So I think we're gonna have to do normal attack damage, guys. Now remember, guys, I don't have the greatest characters either. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't done this type of stuff in a very long time. Problem is all our NAD damage is going towards another character. Oh, feels bad, man. It's literally all going to another character. Yeah, put Frenzy Ichigo. Can't do any more Frenzy Ichigo. Do Uryu and Xiaolong, I guess. Now this is a full NAD build. Obviously, he's not the greatest of NAD characters, but he's doing at least some damage. He's also got a Chappie commemorative coin and a New Year's card, so he might be able to handle that area. Now his killer isn't the greatest. I'm only gonna have attribute advantage, but that in most cases is probably good. Because most of the time the still don't know how to change that name, but most of the time with these Soul Reaper armies, usually it's not too bad. Then we're gonna do this. So we're gonna use full boosters. Just this, like, I don't want to waste tickets, guys. I'm really not up for wasting tickets. And then we got to take a heart character. I guess we can take Ulquiorra. Yeah, that's probably our best bet. Besides maybe like, I can't think of anybody else right now. Yeah, we'll just take Ulquiorra and go with Shunsui. Now Shunsui does have a vortex, which will probably break all the guards for me, which is really good. I don't think he has Flurry. I don't think he has Frenzy either. Either way, he's my best heart character for right now, besides Ulquiorra. But Ulquiorra is all about strong attacks. Gonna break the guard. Just gonna keep smacking these guys, honestly. Now I might get hit a couple times. That first room was 30 seconds. Not great. Not gonna lie. Shogama. Start clapping him. Got me with that. Damn it. I don't know how much time I have, to be honest, guys. I haven't done this before. I mean, I have, but it was a really long time ago when I didn't have good characters. Didn't have decent characters, actually. They don't even have to be good. They just have to be decent. Like, Shunsui is decent. Ulquiorra probably would have been better, but he's a strong attacker. I don't think I'm making good time, to be honest. Oh, look at that, I dragged two of them back into the vortex. That was kind of off, but nonetheless, it was fine. I just kind of back flash stepped there. Now what we're gonna do here, since Shunsui doesn't have a good special, we're just gonna blast him with Rose and blast him with Rose, or blast him with Ririka and blast him with Ririka again. The weaken defense is insane on her special. Plus, most of these guys are captains, so they're probably going to die very easily. I did actually complete that. I did not think that I would complete that, to be honest. Alright, so it's got to be 3 minutes or less. That's actually really easy, guys. Well, for me. I don't know about for you guys. It might be a little bit worse for you guys. I'm going to bring Raven, I think. Nah, I'm going to bring Barragan. Yeah. Nah. We'll bring Noitora. Because, or no. We have to bring somebody that's orange. Yeah, I think we'll go with Raven. He might not be tanky, but I don't really need tank at the end of the boss stage. I really just need him to hit the boss like once and then he'll die. So, I mean, the boss isn't going to be hard because Ririka special, like 2 Ririka specials killed the Rose. So that was pretty easy there. Now, problem with this is that there are a lot of ranged guard in these, but Ririka's strong attacks pretty much clear out all the guards, no matter what, like which strong attack you use. It doesn't really matter. They still clear guards very easily. So she's just rolling through this. She had the same basically time as Shunsui. Now Shunsui is outfitted with full NAD. She is also outfitted with full NAD, but she doesn't have any accessories that increase her attack at all. Like, her attack is not increased one bit. I don't think I have anything on here that's increased attack. That's just because I don't have accessories for attack. I have accessories for spiritual pressure, but I do not have anything for attack. And I'm not going to run her as a strong attack build because I don't like her strong attacks. I do like the animation. It's just that she's not a strong attack character. She's not built for it. If anything, I run her as a hybrid because that's kind of what I have and what my accessories tell me that I should run her as. Other than that, I can't run her anything else. I mean, I can try to run her full NAD, like full NAD in the term of full NAD damage and all like stamina and stuff like that, but she's not gonna deal as much damage as she could possibly deal. I just wasted that strong attack actually, guys, so I might be screwed. No. See, that's the good thing about her strong attacks though. They're pretty short cooldown without any cooldown reduction built in. Yeah, we're on the boss already. We're on Cayenne. Cayenne shouldn't be too hard. Blasted. Okay, there we go. And that's done. So these seem okay. I haven't been able to do these for a while, so you know, I haven't been to these rush stage things. Like these things have really used to piss me off really bad because I could never do them. People can tell you I never could do these ever. We didn't use full boosters last time, so equal to attack and stamina. I don't think we need defense and focus. I really don't. Because attack and stamina are probably our best bets when surviving in this. You could use full boosters, but focus for all my characters is basically 0 because I'm always using a Pobbles. Doesn't matter what I'm doing. Now we're gonna immediately switch to Ririka because Ririka is attribute advantage and also does have killer. She's hitting like 2.4k up to like 2. Gonna sit on him. Now I was able to kill that guy through the guard. She seems like the fastest NAD character that I have to do with these with. I did guard break. Break that guard. Trying not to get hit here. Oh, that did hit. Ha. All right. Even with the chappies on, guys, like her damage is still pretty lit. I mean, like look at that 600 damage hitting like 12 times or whatever, how many times it actually does hit. I have actually no idea how much it hits. She does have frenzy, so that's good. Shit. Die. Well, that put us back a little bit. That's fine though. She was ahead before. Only problem with Ririka is that her strongs are kinda hard to recharge, I guess. They're also kind of, you know, linear. I can't like, you know, I can't get somebody who's not standing in a straight line like that guy was able to get because he was standing in a straight line with the other guy. This one's a hard one. I fucked that up. Kind of fucked that up too. Yo, move! Oh my god. I wasn't pressing the right key. Damn it. Alright, as soon as we get in there, we gotta Ririka. We gotta switch to the swimsuit one and ult twice. That was really hard, guys. I messed up a couple times because most of them are ranged guard that time. So I did get screwed over with the ranged guard. But as you can see, like, even though she cleared pretty late, she still did okay. If I put her with recharge time, she would have been a little bit better. But we're gonna go on to technique. Now technique, I have like literally no one for. I have no good reds. So we're gonna be using Segunda. We're gonna use Segunda for this because Segunda is like my strongest hitting character. And then we'll also put Noitora. We'll use defense. We'll use full boosters basically, except for focus, because as I told you before, focus is pretty much useless on my team. I use all purples or Yukis. I actually do have a Yuki for green for Ririka, but until I get into a better green, oops. Now Segunda has that wonderful third strong attack. I think it's probably one of the greatest strong attacks that he has. Because, you know, it hits so many times, and it can also potentially one-shot the next wave ahead of him, which is excellent. I saw that. Now, the only problem with his second strong attack, and I'm getting beaten the shit out of, I did have to switch to Dangai there, because, you know, I had to break that range, or had to break the melee guard. He does good at breaking melee guard. It's just that I mistime his shots, and his Sero is very directional, so it only goes one direction, and most of the time you're gonna miss. I mean, I do anyway. I don't know about you guys. You guys are probably like, oh man, it's so easy to hit those. Like that time I actually did hit the other character, but I only hit him once, or like twice or whatever. Laser. So we're looking good. We're at like 1 minute 30. That's actually pretty decent, considering that. Oh my god, this is so dumb. Why? I hate these enemies, dude. Like, these are like the only enemies in the game that I hate. Is those guys. That second strong attack is actually his hardest hitting attack, if you guys didn't know. Okay, we got Yoruichi. Now Yoruichi does hit pretty hard, so we gotta watch out for that. Nukes! Nukes for days! Okay, so we did have Noitora to back us up, thankfully. Because Ulquiorra, basically, when he uses all of his strong attacks, he's useless for the next, like, 2 to 3 seconds. Because he has very long recharge times on his second and third. His second and third have, like, the longest strong attack cooldown right now. Or, yeah, the cooldown for them. Alright, so blue... or red is going to be my hardest attribute because I have like literally no one to use for that. Because I could use Blue Kenny, but he doesn't have killer. Dangai doesn't have killer either, so I don't know why I'm using him. I guess it's because of the strong attack damage thing. Because I really like strong attack damage characters, guys. I really do. They're my favorite characters. Or all the visual effect characters. Dangai, he's okay. He's not great anymore. If you 200 him, he is decent. I'm not gonna say he's great. He does have a shit ton of stamina though. Like, look at that, guys. He's whopping the floor with these guys. And look at those cooldowns. They're like really small. That attack I love. So yeah, I'm doing like 16k or 16k. Yeah, I'm doing 16k with one normal attack, guys. If I had full like 3 Ginjo links, maybe. Okay, can you not? Just gonna use this. Do that. Ow! Can you stop hitting me? I don't have the best best accessories for blue either. They're all on blue Kenny. So, you know, this is all I got right now, guys. My builds are pretty crap. I'll let you guys see those builds in a minute. Damn, I just wasted that. I love that little I like the little slashes. That third strong attack, guys, actually does. I've been informed it actually does hit for 3. Even though you hear 2 clinks, it actually does hit 3 times. So that's pretty good. The fact that it hits 3 times. Yo, take those enemies out of the game, K-Lab, please. I'm agreeing with Tonberry on that one. The strong attacks need to be out of there with that. Oh shit! Alright, look at Baji, mount them up. I thought that was gonna kill me. Because I thought that was really close. Alright guys, that was my nightmare mode. I hope you guys like that. I don't know if you guys like that or not. To be honest, everyone does those little videos with the nightmare mode usually. So I just decided to do it. So here's the setup for my characters, guys. Most of them are going to be NAD based. Because NAD is like my favorite thing to kill these boss event things. We got Ichigo or Dangai, whatever you want to call him, Mugetsu, with recharge, and then I do have a healing link. I would go more recharge, but I don't have any more recharge because I use recharge all the time, so I don't have any more links. I got 20% show and shield, spiritual pressure on the Christmas hat, 14%. 14% attack and 14% focus. So total he's got 24% reduced strong attack cooldown, increased NAD damage by 20 because of its normal thing, 20% recovery, 34% spiritual pressure, and then 14 for everything else. He's not stamina based because obviously I have no stamina on him. But I mean, he clears. He does clear. His killer is not really great. I don't know why it wasn't hollow. I mean, he did fight Aizen. Aizen is not an Espada, but whatever. Moving on. Yes, that was your Kenny. I just used your Kenny because I noticed that you changed Barragan to Kenny. So we got a Pupples with 20% spiritual pressure, which is a really good roll, to be honest. I didn't think I would get such a high roll on spiritual pressure. I've got 100% healing effect and the 24 stamina on that, which doesn't really help too much except for survivability. And we got the Christmas hat again, because those things are amazing, guys. Christmas hats, if you didn't get them, you missed out, man. Those things are amazing. Then we have recharge, and we're gonna use. I'm using Frenzy Aizen because Frenzy Aizen gives you that 12%, but it also gives you that 16% damage, which is also very good on Ulquiorra. So I can show you the percentages of how much I get. Strong attack damage. So he has 20% normally, and then the 16% from that makes it up to 36%. Then we get reduced strong attack cooldown by 24% again, because, you know, whatever. So then he's got a lot more. He's actually got almost the same spiritual pressure as Dangai. I think he does, if I'm not wrong. He has 20% attack though, and 44% stamina. So he has a lot more stamina than Dangai, obviously, but he's still squishy as hell. All right, so moving on. Shunsui. I do have enough to outfit 2 purple characters, one for Nad, one for Sad. The Sad one is Ulquiorra. Now my Nad one is my favorite captain, Shunsui. And I just put him full Nad. You've already probably seen these kind of builds where it's just Chappy, whatever else stamina you got, and whatever else stat boosters you got, and then you just get all normal damage. I don't have great links, guys. Most of them are in use, to be honest. Most of them are in use already, which is kind of sad. But oh well. So he's got 73% normal attack damage, guys. That's huge. I mean, I know you can get up to like a lot more, but that's pretty huge. Increased stamina by 122%. That is huge. And then he's got 50% on everything else. It's insane. I like my build for Shunsui. It's pretty cool. Moving on. Riruka. Hey, I beat the nightmare mode with them, so I mean, if they're links, they're links, man. Like, you gotta use whatever you can get, man. I don't care if they're good links or not. I'm using them because I have to. So we got Riruka. Riruka's special is insanely good. It does a lot of damage, even though it's only 1 out of 5. So I got the Enraku. That roll is really crap. I've tried to re-roll it and I got 6% focus instead of attack. I went with the attack, obviously. The Pupple's got a really nice roll though. 30% spiritual pressure, which is really good. And 24% with Tension Die on stamina. Full Nad. She gets up to 100% special move effect and 80% normal attack damage. Increased stamina is 84%, 30% spiritual pressure, and 26% attack. She is a pretty good character, so I think she's decent. Well, actually, no. She's probably way above decent. And this is my PvP Riruka. So she's not outfitted to do anything besides tank. So Chappy, Pupples, and another Chappy. I have to re-roll that eventually. But this is the build for her. It's cancer. I need more links though. Need more damage reduction. Again.